Koi here, back with another edition of Koi Sports Corner on my YouTube channel. Been out of action for a while, guys. As you guys know from my last live, just had a child about 5 months ago, so don't got much time. So whenever I can try to fit in some time to get some content out to you guys, that's what I do. But it's a lot going on in the world of sports. I mean, I'm late, super duper late to the festivities, but I might as well give you guys what I feel about the main topics that's going on right now. Number one with Sheduer Sanders and the NFL draft. And number two, Shannon Sharp, Uncle Shay Shay. Man. Anyways, let me start with Sheduer. Let me just jump right into it. I think two things can be true with Sheduer Sanders and him falling to the fifth round and all of that. They did conspire, allegedly, in my opinion. I think they absolutely colluded all 32 NFL teams in order to make sure they sent a message to the Sanders family and to Sheduer Sanders that you have to be a little bit more humble when you're dealing with owners and general managers and things of that nature. So, yes, they absolutely, I think, colluded, and that was wrong. That was a hurtful thing for them to try to conspire to do. But the other part of that is Sheduer Sanders did not come off as the most humble kid, in my opinion, and even not even the most humble kid on his team. If you've seen Travis Hunter, you've seen him in front of a camera, you know the guy is genuinely humble. So that's why That's why the Jaguars traded up from 5 to 2 to take him. They traded up to get Travis Hunter. So I'm just saying. So with that right there, it was wrong for them to do that to him like that. But you got to be able to read the room when it comes to Sheduer Sanders. You got to be able to understand that, if you don't have a bona fide team that's saying that we're going to take you no matter what, then you can't play your cards like that. That's a classic case of what? Overplaying your hand. Archie Manning could do that back in 2004 with Eli Manning because he knew that there was a couple other teams that were going to take his son as soon as the Chargers traded that pick. He knew that, but he knew he did not want his kid to go to San Diego because of that ownership. So when folks say it's the same thing as Archie Manning, not exactly. And Deion Sanders, it was actually clear months ago with certain teams being specific of he did not want his son to play for it. You can't do that unless you got a bona fide team again that you know for a fact is going to draft your son. So that was just bad, projection, in my opinion, from the Sanders family. But what the NFL still did with them and colluding to really make this a long, long process for Sheduer to where Shiloh didn't even get drafted. He was signed to Tampa as an undrafted free agent. It was sending a message. Because truth be told, Sheduer should have went in the first or second round, and Shiloh should have went in the fourth or fifth round. So, anyways, moving on to Shannon Sharpe. Make this really brief as well, because I may be on tomorrow with Ty Kirby or Big Dog Todd Peterson to give their take on these two particular things, but I couldn't wait any longer. Shannon Sharpe, you're 56 years old. And a girl that's 37 years younger than you. What did you expect? What did you expect? But he knew something was up when she was asking him. You can hear my son crying in the background, guys, but that's what happens when you're a dad. But Shannon Sharpe knew something was up when she asked him for payment because she could turn around and say that this is prostitution, like he was soliciting me for prostitution. And then thus she would have a transaction to where it's for whoever to interpret. So he was smart with not saying, with not accepting her, and not doing her request for sending electronic payment. Where he messed up is if that's your side piece and you screwing somebody on Instagram Live or IG Live or you didn't know or whatnot, then you got to make sure you keep her happy. He chose to not necessarily keep her happy to where it got a little rocky, get caught up on some IG Live with another chick, and now she's bitter. Everything changed according to reports. Once that IG live of him doing whatever he did, you gotta be mindful. You gotta be smarter than that. I mean, if you're gonna move like that old, being that old. So Shay, yeah, it might be a shakedown, but boy, you gotta be smarter than that. And last thing I want to leave y'all with, Shannon Sharp, sit your ass down some damn well with these young women. I know you was hell when you was well, but that's when you was 30 years younger. You 56, you're a grandfather now, man. Come on now. Anyways, I'm glad you're still doing your Club Shay. I'm glad you're still doing your nightcap. Hey, Disney, you know Disney wasn't going to keep you on ESPN. We all knew that once the allegations came out. But keep your head up and watch them young girls, boy. Watch them young girls. As my wife would say, Jesse Jackson was known. He loved young women. And many of them. God rest, God bless Jesse Jackson. He's done a lot for the community, but he had a wandering eye, to say the least. And his wife was very long suffering for it. So, Shannon Sharp, please don't give your best impression of Jesse Jackson. Please don't do that. All right, guys, I'll hopefully be on tomorrow to give you guys a little more analysis with my co-host Ty Kirby and or Big Dog Todd Peterson. Hope to have you guys on tomorrow. Hope to have you guys with us tomorrow when we're on. Take care of yourself, and as Jerry Springer will say, take care of each other. Take care of yourself.